Hi everyone, my name is Walid and I am a civil engineer. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we can run the simulation in InfoWorks. InfoWorks is different from the info drainage, and info drainage we work on a small or a new real estate projects. But InfoWorks you can consider the whole city network. Once you have you can consider, for example, London or Melbourne, you have whole city and then you have the pipe networks and then you want to run the simulation. So for that purposes, for that big projects, InfoWorks is very useful. So let's start run the simulation. So for that purpose, you can just go to the file and then open transportable database and then click your database. So first, this data is usually you receive from the clients or consultants and who wants to run the simulation. So they will provide you the data. Once you will have the data, you will import it into the InfoWorks. So we have the transportable database. We will going to click right click and copy, and then we will just paste it into our database. So paste graphic sim, and then you will click OK. Continue. So we have, if you double click on your database, you will see that our results have been copied over. Now we'll just going to cancel this one. So this database have more information. You can see this as 1D sewer network and also the ancillary files. So for example, if I want to just going to delete one of this one. So now I want to create a new simulation run for my 1D simulation model. So first I will show you. If you want to see I will drag my simulation model into this one. You can see this is all the sewer network I have for whole city network. You can see it's very detailed compared to what we do for the designing in info drainage or in civil 3D. But this one is like whole at city level. So this is the 1D simulation model I have, and we will going to see how we can run the simulation for this model in InfoWorks. I'm just going to close this one, and I will just create. You will right click on your model and then new InfoWorks, and then go to the run. So we can write. So this new window comes up and we will write tsr run, and it asks us for the InfoWorks network. So we are going to drag our 1D simulation network. As you will see, we have dragged it. Now from the red boundary it becomes to the green boundary. So now all the data we have to put into this dialog box. So I have the rainfall events. I'm going to this one. You will plus this one, and then I am going to use 2001 typical year rainfall event, and I will drag and drop into the rainfall event. And now I have the wastewater, so I also have the wastewater calculations. I will put it into the wastewater, and I have the trade waste that will go into the trade waste. And if I have any other thing, I think I have this treatment works that will go into the additional objects. So now I have all these from the ICMT files. I have put it into the dialog box. Now it's time for doing the calculations for this one. So I am using 2001 rainfall event. I'm going to put, for example, I will use March 4th of March, the data I have, and then is 2001. I will ask to start from this point 00, and then the time steps in seconds. I'm going to have time step set to 15. So this will have like every time step is 15 seconds. So results time step multiplier, I will do it into 20. So this means I will have results after every 300 seconds. So if you will do it like less, for example, you will do at time step 10 and then this one 20, it will give you results after 200 seconds. So this will, you will have more detail, more better report, but obviously it will take long time, and then the simulation will take more power, more GPU power and everything. So gauge time step multiplier, I will do it to 4. So this will give me 15 is a 15 seconds into 4. This will give me 60 seconds gauge time step multiplier. So after every 60 seconds I will receive my gauges. So the duration, I want it to run for 1 day. So now I have all this information set up and if you have any ground infiltration details, have levels, you can also put into this one for your simulation. So I just have this all information ready to go, and I will run the simulation. Now it asks me to run on this computer. You can do this computer, and if you have some cloud system, you can do on the cloud, but I work on locally. So click OK. Now it run the simulations into the background. So in order to see the simulation, we will go to the Windows screen and go to the job control window. Now a new window opens here, if you can see. So this is a new window open, and then you can see here simulation that is TSR run and starting, and now you have seen that it is from blue to convert to the green because it is ended, and then green means it worked properly and no errors we have found. So and also similarly, if we go again to the windows, go to the job progress window, so we have all our simulation results that we can see into this one. This is the job progress, and you can also uh, switch from the job progress database from here. For example, you have here job progress. If I want to switch to the database, I will just go to the database, and this is how you can switch between to the different panels. And now similarly, I am going to run another simulation so that we can compare it with the other one, and that one is I'm going to use M560. This is for dry weather conditions. I already have this one into the design run. I will open this one. So this one is already set it up, and we don't have to change anything, but it hasn't been run previously, so I'm going to run it. Sorry, this was previously run into the model. That's why you can see here it's a rerun simulations. If you don't have run previously, it will show you run simulations. So for the dry weather conditions, I am going to the time step control. From here, rainfall, and make sure that lag is 300 minutes, and then click OK. And then we will now see that it is run simulation because we have edited the time step control, and then run simulation, this PC. Now you can see here it is simulating our results, and this one is in blue, and this is the design run. So now it has ended and it's been changed to the green. And so if we want to see our results, now we have run 2 simulations on our PC, and then you can see that this one is the one with let me just, so this one is created the new run because we have run the simulation, and this one we did previously, and this one is from the import that we first imported. So this is the new folder, comes up with exclamation mark because it is the same name, and then we have run again. So this comes like this. So if I want to see the results, so click on the design run, and then you can right click on the results and click open as. So this new window opens that shows different type of results. For example, log results, that will be in the text, and then you can also have summary. There's a detailed summary, for example, which manhole, when node is the manhole, so everything that can be seen, level, ground level, maximum level, if any flooding. For example, this one shows 265. So another way to see the results into the window, So we will drag these results into our Geoplan window. So Geoplan window is our this window, like this window is our Geoplan window. This is whole central area is our Geoplan window. So I'm going to drag and drop into the Geoplan window, and now you can see we have more features here that are automatically populated. So I'm just going to full screen my Geoplan window, and if I zoom into some manhole, for example this manhole, if I select this manhole, and then I will go to the if I will then let me just have a look. Yeah, if you double click on any of the nodes, and then you will have, I think it's a link. I have selected the link, zoom in, and then double click on your node. So you will can see that this is the manhole number and then 1D simulation, and this shows the results. So this one is the maxima. So this one is the run we do for like M560. This is the maximum peak it reached. So 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 this is how we run the simulations. And if you want to run the simulation for this part, we can do it from here. For example, if you will click play, and it's, you can see here it shows the time, for example every time, and the results it shows here. You can see this is the fixed ones, and this one are changing with time. For example at 3 hours it shows these results. So these are all changing results similarly. So I'm just going to pause this one, and you can also change these simulation results from your window. And for example, if you want to change at certain time, you can type the time here, or you can see, for example, if you want to see the results for at like, for example 250, you will click on OK, and then you will see here that the values have been changed. And then you can also see here that simulation at 250 for the run is this one M560. So this one InfoWorks basically use to run the simulation, to analyze your results, to import data from other ones. So this is very useful and very powerful software, InfoWorks. And then in the upcoming videos I am going to show you how we can analyze using different sets, for example profiles, for example different color coding, different SQL queries to analyze better our results, and how we can work within the InfoWorks. And if you have any questions, just ask, and I'm going to help you. If I know, and if I don't know, I will obviously going to search for you. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice learning, and see you. Peace out.